Hello, everyone. It's Mrs. Y is Fly. You might remember me. It's been a while. I suck. It's okay. Oh God, I don't even know. I feel like I should start like I'm at a meeting for like addicts. Um, my name is Ashley, and it has been 6 weeks since my last video. Maybe longer. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Don't leave. But anyway, I'm back and I am just doing a quick update video. Thanks to Mr. Darren, who reached out to me on Facebook on our YouTube teacher group and said, Mrs. Y, why are you not Fly anymore? Like, when are you going to be Fly again? And I was like, holy crap. He's right. I need to get back in it. So let's do that. So today, just gonna go through a little bit of a top 10 where have I been list with you. Some things I've been working on, things that have happened. I'm obviously still alive. I am surviving the 2017-18 school year thus far. We are into what would be our second quarter at school, but we aren't doing quarters anymore with our new competency initiative. There's no quarters or whatnot, it's just semesters. So semester 1 ends January 20th. So got a little bit more to go for semester 1, and then we're into semester 2, and the school year will be over before we know it. Here's hoping we all make it, right? I hear you. So without further ado, let's get to the list. Let me get it. So let's see. Teachers, I gotta write everything down or I forget, or I ramble forever and then nothing gets accomplished. Go figure. So I'm just gonna go 10 down and start with number 10, which they're not really in a whole lot of order of importance, but I feel like I ranked them a little bit. So 10 is not as cool or vital to me, I guess, as like the 1, 2, and 3 are. But whatever. So number 10, I'm alive. I'm here. I'm still here. So that's good. We're making it, folks. We can do this, right? Number 9 is all about my freshmen. My freshmen are great. I have them every other day for the entire school year, which is new. New for me, new for them. Block scheduling, so it's 84 minutes every other day. Gets a little confusing to figure out, like, I have to write it in my planner which days I have which group. One of my groups is 15 kiddos, one of my groups is 8. My 15 kiddos are a little bit more engaged than my 8. So I'm still trying to not have favorites. It's not easy, you know that. But all are doing fairly well. I've been getting some good creative writing out of them, some good discussion, some good starting points of analysis, which is really what I'm trying to teach them freshman year, and reading some cool stuff, and they're great. I'm also one of their class advisors for the class of 2021, and they're a really involved group of kids, and they want to like do all the fun stuff, and they all want to participate, and they have a really strong core of kids that are really interested in how do we make the school better, how do we improve the culture, and having those kind of conversations, which I really, really, really enjoy and appreciate. So all is well in freshman land. So yeah. Let's see. Number 8 kind of ties into that. Oh God, here we go. I had to actually count. Not a math teacher. Our school climate in general, overall, I believe is improving, which is good. We just seem to be a little more involved in trying to make things better, and actually not just talking about it, but actually like doing something about it, which is cool. I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot more positive as of late than it was last year. But maybe because last year I was new and I was like barely swimming. I don't know, but this year seems just a little bit more positive and upbeat. So I don't know. Let's see. Number 7. I had to count again. I really did. Number 7. There is talk of a spring musical happening, which is really exciting for me because I was a theater teacher before I came to the high school I am at now, and I have been a community theater geek pretty much my whole life. So I am really excited to be involved in some capacity with that. I will probably not be directing. I will definitely be the choreographer for sure. I may help with directing, but acting and blocking and all that is really not my forte. I'm more the song and dance kind of girl. But we'll see. So I know I have, again, freshmen are really interested in that, and they actually want to do Little Shop of Horrors, which is love it. Let's do it. So we'll see. Gotta get some more things organized and see if we can swing it financially with the rights and the cost of everything and whatnot. But hey, we'll see. It's exciting. Number 6. I had to count again, and I almost lost my notebook. Number 6. I'm finally, me personally, is more of a personal update. I'm finally going to the gym again. Yay! That's good. I have not been to the gym, well, definitely all summer, and then I think the whole month of May. So I took like a 6-month break, which was dumb. Stupid. Why? But I did, for whatever reason. So I've been going a couple days a week, just to kind of work my way back into my 3-day-a-week routine. But slow and steady wins the race. But I'm back. Woo! So it feels great to be back and to think about what I eat again and actually care about what I eat. Go figure, you have to do that as an adult, I guess. So I'm told. All right, let's see. Number 5. My department for English is awesome. I cannot say it enough. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 2 new teachers this year. Sorry, my hair is like, were hired in, and one is brand new, first year teaching, first classroom, right out of the gate. She is slaying her job. Slaying. She's doing so great. If you're watching this, I know you get frustrated, and I know you get overwhelmed. Welcome to teaching, but you're doing a great job. You are. You are doing great. So keep it up. Keep that stuff up. And I'm right next door if you ever need help. And then my other colleague, a little more seasoned teacher, and he is doing, he's awesome. Awesome. English department is so organized, so connected, and we collaborate really well, and we help each other, and we're really starting to like align all of our classes and the curriculum and the skills, and it's just, it's what I've been wanting for my whole life. It's so good. So good. So shout out to you guys. A-team, as we call ourselves. We are the A-team. Let's see. Number 4. We have moved at my school to a competency-based system. So that means we are not Common Core any longer. We follow competencies instead of Common Core, which, if you've never heard of that, is essentially like taking the 50-some Common Core standards that we had for English for grades 9 through 12 and smashing them into 5 categories. Okay, so we have reading, writing, speaking and listening, research, and mechanics and conventions. So we have 5 competencies that we have to teach to, and under each, we have different learning targets and objectives and things of that nature. But it simplifies the whole process and the whole mindset around teaching to standards, which is impossible when you have 70,000 standards. Who can even keep track of that? Who wants to? Bleh. Sounds horrible. And it was, and I was at a Common Core school for my first 3 years of teaching. And you get used to it, and it is what it is. And Common Core has a lot of great things to it too. But the competency stuff is great because with competency, it is all related to performance-based summative assessment. So if you cannot demonstrate to me in your summative assessment that you understand the material, you have to do it again. Okay? So your formative material, your quizzes, your little stuff becomes very, very important because it's practice for the big game, the summative. So if you don't have the skills for the big game, you can obviously not achieve the standard that you want to or pass the summative. Kids get one retake with a plan discussed with a teacher and usually an administrator, I believe, as well. And the ownership of learning now is not me, it's on them. And it's like, oh, you didn't do that? Well, you can't take the summative. I don't let my kids turn in their summative assignments for their unit until they have done all of the formatives. So I give them a checklist of all the formatives, and they can go through the gradebook and see, did I do that? Did I not? Is this missing? Do I need to redo this? Whatever. And it's like I say all the time, do not pass go, do not collect $200. They can't move on. So the ownership all of a sudden of like, oh, I have to do all my work. It's all important is like to kids. And my freshmen especially they're great. They're getting used to it faster, I think, than my seniors. Probably because my seniors have lived in this, ABCD grade level thing for their entire lives. So they're taking a little longer to adjust, but they're getting there. They're figuring it out. But it's amazing. So I think I'm going to do a video of how I plan my performance-based summative assessments so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. And really, it's all just different packaging. It's the same present in a different box. But it is interesting to see kind of the thought process behind it. And I'd love some feedback. And I know we've done a bunch of performance assessment validation at my school with our PACE team, with our competency team. And it's really helpful. It's scary as all get out. I had one of my assessments validated in front of our entire staff, and I thought I was going to die. But it was really helpful, and it has totally changed sort of how I approach assessment, which is neat. It's very it gives it a lot more authenticity. Let's see. What am I on? 3. Getting down to the wire. This will be quick. I think I told you guys this. I am also our yearbook advisor, my first year doing that. I took that over from the teacher who retired last year, who had taught and ran the yearbook for, oh my God, forever. And she did a wonderful job, so I had big shoes to fill in that department. I made my first deadline with our company. We're a Jostin school. And my staff of 8 kids is finally starting to actually figure it out. They're actually ahead really of where they need to be for the next deadline, which is in the end of January. So I'm hoping to have the whole dang book done by the end of January, minus a couple pages that I'll have to slap some photos on for events that happen in February at our school. But it's going to be done, and it's going to be spectacular. The design overall is great. We've added a lot of cool new things. Like for seniors, we did a guess who baby page, so they just have numbers, so they don't know whose baby picture is whose, so they'll have to go through and try to guess. Trying to make the yearbook more interactive so more kids want to buy one. Sales are good so far. Of books, that is. My advertising sales are actually up. I'm at about 80% to last year's ad sales already, and it's only the end of November. So my kids are slinging some ads big time. They really enjoy going to businesses and selling ads. Some of them, I'm making these future salespeople. You're welcome, world. So yeah, yearbook is great. I love it more than I thought I was going to. So that's a plus. So any other yurds out there, holler at me. Number 2. I love teaching AP literature. Love. Probably more, maybe more than the yearbook. I don't know. Don't make me pick. I can't pick. Um, they are amazing, my seniors. We had a fishbowl debate yesterday about Death of a Salesman and who was responsible for Willie's downfall. Was he responsible or was society ultimately responsible for this? They literally talked for an hour and 20 minutes about this topic without me even I could not have even been there. And they were respectful and they used textual evidence and they were reading from the book and they were pulling in like stuff that's happening in society now and I was just like, oh my god, yay, yes. And then I'm just taking notes and whatever, and then oh my god, I love it. I love kids that want to talk about the book. And I think that's why I like AP Lit so much, is because they're able to do that. And by teaching this class to seniors, it's kind of changed how I approach freshmen because I need to get them there in 3 years. How do I do that? So I'm really starting to go backwards. And then within my department too, like what are we teaching juniors to get them to this level? What are we teaching the sophomores to get them to juniors, to get them to senior? And it's just great. Oh, well, if you ever have the opportunity to teach an AP class, do it. It's great. I know AP gets a lot of negative, oh, you're teaching to a test and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, you are, the test part sucks, I know. But it's really skills based when you really break it down. And I have some kids that aren't even going to take the test. They're just taking the class for their English credit. So that's cool too. Like, whatever, it's great. And I know next year our school is going to have AP Language for juniors. That's going to be the juniors honors class, which is really exciting too. And that's more about argumentative writing, which is neat. I don't want to teach that. I'll stick with the lit. And then number 1, my last and final update for you all is I have finally chosen a master's degree program that I want to enter. And the heavens opened and the sun came down, right? I've been wanting to get my master's now for 3 years. I'm like, I'm gonna start this year. This year's my year. I'm gonna do it. And it just never happens. So I'm going to go well, I'm not going. I'm taking classes online at Southern New Hampshire University for a master's in education with a focus in educational leadership. Your girl gonna be a principal maybe one day. I feel like I do great things in the classroom, but I think about the positive changes I could promote from an administrative role, and that gets me pretty excited. I think we need innovative, positive administrators in education right now, especially as we move towards a boatload of changes, technology and curriculum requirements and all of it, really. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. So I have to just figure out when I'm going to start classes. I think I'm going to start in spring. I think classes start February, March. I'm truthfully not sure. I have to look. But I'm excited. I picked a program. Yay! Yay, me! So, I mean, obviously I'll teach for as long as I need to. And then we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I'll still be fly. It's cool. Like, I'll just be a principal. Maybe I'll ride my skateboard through the hallway. I can't skateboard. I'll learn. I'll ride my skateboard through the hallway. I don't know. But, so that's sort of my life. Sorry for the delay. I'm a horrible YouTuber. Ugh. So life is good. Same old. Just surviving. A little bitty at a time, right? Um, Thanksgiving was great. My in-laws were here. Came to see us. And that's all I got. Video to come. I'm going to walk through a PBA, performance-based assessment, with you guys. Sort of how I break it down, and maybe show you a unit I did with my freshmen about storytelling. It's the first unit I do with them because I start with short stories, and again, trying to focus on that analysis piece with a small chunk of reading instead of a big piece of reading. And their PBA is a speaking project where they had to write a narrative piece about a social justice issue. So they had to do a little bit of research too. And then they had to record themselves reading it. So it's kind of like audiobook sort of deal. So it's a little bit of a digital storytelling idea. And it turned out pretty well. I got some good feedback from the kiddos about it. They liked it. Couple things I need to tweak, which is no biggie. But overall, I think it was a pretty good assessment. They liked it. They like the creative stuff, which is cool. Right now, we just finished up our second unit for House on Mango Street. They wrote vignettes about their life. So those are due tomorrow and Thursday. So we'll see how those go. They didn't use their workshop time the best, so I got to tweak that part of it. So I have a feeling I'm going to be grading them, and I'm going to be seeing the same mistakes. So maybe we'll have to go back and look at that again. We'll see. Isn't teaching fun? Everything's always changing, all the freaking time. It is what it is. But for now, I'm signing out, and hopefully I'll have time maybe this weekend to do my PBA video. Yay! Alright guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, and if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button, wherever it is, down here, and I will talk to you later. Peace out!